think I'd presumed that Arthur was just a very temporary interlude. I'd never imagined there'd be anything after Arthur. I'd go my own way and do whatever I had in mind. But 2 days before Arthur died, Granny came. But not only that, I had a letter from a hospital, I don't quite know how it came about an ex-TB. And so a few days later, he came. And this was a completely new situation. He could walk about and so on. Then, throughout those months for the rest of the year, all sorts of people came. And they were so different, that's my memory now. But at the same time, there was a remarkable togetherness, if I can use that phrase, in the home. We were all absolutely involved. Everybody had to help. And when we got a request for take in somebody else, I'd get everybody together. And I'd say, well, we haven't got any room, so-and-so, we've had this request, what do we do? And I can remember vividly Ted leaning against the mantelpiece with his arm, which was up like this, and putting his other hand up and saying, I vote for bringing him in. But something had to be done, and I did what a lot of people in England do, and they can't really see the next step, formed a committee. Well, the committee was taking charge, and I began to think, well, my job is virtually over. So I was going through another complete sort of change of way of life. And I was given a job with Barnes Wallis, who was, you know Barnes Wallis, or know of him, designer of the swing wing. He was working on the swing wing then. So I used to spend my weekends at Lee Court, and the week working for Barnes Wallis. I was torn in two. Half my heart was in Lee Court, half was trying to come to grips with a job with which I was really unfamiliar. And so I realized that I was going to have to make up my mind either to carry on with Barnes Wallis and do this in my spare time, or whether to take the plunge and give up Barnes Wallis and go back full-time to the home. So I took that decision, and I regretfully left Barnes Wallis, now Sir Barnes Wallis. And then I decided, as I had time, that I'd take another building on the WAF officer's mess. I think that I was beginning to get a bit lost with these. I didn't really know how to look after them. I'd not been frightfully well, and one day a priest said, you're coming over to Hale as a hospital and x-rayed. I had my x-ray. The doctor came in and he said, you're going straight to bed. You've got TB, you've got a large hole in one lung. You're not even going back to collect your things. That definitely was the end of a period for me, and although I didn't know it at the time, the beginning of quite a new one.